Hey guys, good morning. We're gonna start in a little bit. Having breakfast at 8:30. Uh, the lights in the kitchen are not turned off, so I gotta turn those off. But we're definitely starting soon. We'll probably watch a rerun while we're starting up, and I'll try to eat my breakfast quickly so we can get to the education stuff. But we'll watch that stuff together as we are educating ourselves on what we learned past. In fact, I can probably go into artist break right away and watch something together with you guys while we get ready to roll out something. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I also need to have something running to tell me that everything is good on the audio. Let me get my iPad so I can double check the sound. And I can't tell if the music is playing or not, because I don't think I turned it on. Let's turn it on. No? Oh, now it's playing. Okay. Okay, great. Music is definitely on now. Tried this thing before. Alright, it says a reminder to clean the house. I think we did that yesterday. Playing. Just checking the stream routine stuff, guys. Let's turn the mic off for a second and just check everything is cool. This mic is on. Hey, Silver. Thank you for joining. I didn't even see you yet. Good morning. Okay, so let's see. Switch to break. Break. Yeah, break. Yeah, so I just was messing around with XSplit and Stream Deck, and I just noticed that it doesn't. I have to like restart the whole thing, the extension, and mess around with the buttons, and then it starts working. It's this odd thing you gotta do. Hope they fix it in the next update. Yeah, so diet stuff. Maybe we should go through the diet first, and then go to the education stuff, and then try to do some of the work. Diet is guys, diet is for you to space out your time to learn over a period of days, different topics, or maybe the same topic for the week. The cool thing about this, it comes in 4 parts, and it's a framework. Like if you ever have a system in place where you do your favorite, I don't know, you watch TV shows on Netflix, maybe your framework is to watch 3 episodes of Narcos and then switch over. That's not my favorite show, but just I thought it was a popular show. But anyway, uh, my favorite show is Expense now. I want to get back into it. And they just released a new season. Thank you, Silver, for that tip. Yeah, so let's go through this education thing and see if we can, put something on the map. But you guys, if you don't want to do education today, you could do it on any day you want and spend as much time as you want on it. Then the next day you could take a break or continue one of the other topics. Okay, so what is education? Let's go to the caption. You can't create something from nothing. Open a book like an online lesson, similar to a way for you to add data to your brain. So let's figure out how we could do this. I'm just following Ruben Laura's links. Sweet, I got the thumbs up. That's awesome. Don't want to subscribe to the notifications. I think I already did. Good news is that you don't need a college degree to make a living with art. Awesome. An art school degree can be overwhelmingly expensive, impractical, and even impossible for most people. Guys, I'm going to read the bolds here, and I'm going to share the link so you guys can follow along. Then get to the good stuff, or for me at least. You guys see what you want to learn. You can post your links in the chat, I think. Oh, no, actually, I disabled that, but I will enable chat for those who chat more often. Loyal chatters. I think there's a way to do that. Fortunately, college degree, let's get back into this, isn't the only place to learn from skilled professionals. Okay. I like this music. What is this that's playing today? This is Play It Again. What playlist is this? I just want to call it out for myself. Nico. Okay, Nico, that's cool. All right, so here he's going to give us college degree stuff. So very expensive if you want to go to, accredited school and try to learn something from there and get a degree. That's not the only way to do it, but it does give you structure and critique. So first recognize that it comes from discipline and commitment. So that's what the school is going to give you. But you can also get that from maybe a smaller group, like a teacher to a pupil, or a master to a sensei to a pupil. You get the name. Anyway, so you have to pay the person to do work for you, to critique your work. Otherwise, there's no exchange. Like, what is the other person getting out of it? So you got to make it worth their while, right? So maybe $30 for 2 hours would be sufficient. So here there's some other ranges that it gives us. If you don't want to do that, you could still get away with the free stuff. You can go through tutorials online or read stuff. A lot of people post infographics. Ruben Laura posted a bunch of items here. You could check out his channel and other people like Proco's channel to learn how to draw anatomy. FZD School to draw concept art. What does it say here? Drawing fundamentals, storyboarding, character and vehicle design, which sounds exciting to me. Yeah, so lots of free stuff. If you want to pay for something, there's Gumroad, right, and other ones, and more subscription-based type of workshops. So see which one fits your liking and just stick with it, and see if you could. If you improve within any of these routes, just let me know. I want to know your story. Share it here, and I'll give you guys a shout out. Okay. So that's the plan with that. Let's see. Okay, so we covered this stuff. Let's go to something that we can consume. I'm doing rock studies right now, and it's kind of oh, this is bad news or good news. I don't know. Let's go to YouTube and find something that we can learn from. I'm gonna make the music go away for a bit, and then we can learn more about this. see, rock formate, how to draw rocks. Eventually I'm gonna move on to trees. I don't know how far or close I am from that, so let's see if we can catch one. One doesn't. I want to find one with commentary, and Event is pretty good with commentary, so maybe we could learn something about watching him draw for a little bit. So he posted this video a couple years ago, so let's just check this out.
Hello, guys, and welcome to this episode on sketching and painting rocks. You know, the type of rocks you see in concept art and those cool paintings that we all love. Painting rocks isn't really that hard because you have a lot of freedom in it, and there's like a lot of a big variety of rocks out there. So it doesn't really matter if you mess up the shapes. As long what matters is that you have something that something that looks like rocks, basically, kind of says itself. So let's get into the tutorial. All right, so before we start painting, um, let's take a look at some references because we need to know what the rocks look like. It's like that with everything in painting. If you don't know how things look, I mean, if you have a rough idea in your head, that's okay. But you need to sort of analyze things and keep in mind, like, how would you actually paint those things? If you take a look at some natural stuff, how would you actually paint that from the beginning to the end? So let's just take a look at a few different types of rocks here I've gathered. um, so you see here is a bigger type of rock formation where you have this sort of like, probably water has flown here before and wind is very eroded. So you have these long horizontal lines, and then some more here. See these more chunky sort of rocks here with the texture. Notice the texture and try to analyze what makes up this rock. And the same here. What makes up all of these rocks, and the color variation as well is important, and sort of the grain of the rock. Then we have some more here. Some are more like rounded, more like the ones you find close to water, and other types of colors, and you see these cracks in here. How would you paint that? Like, try to think about that. And the lighting, always think of the lighting as well. Like, this is a three-dimensional object, so try to analyze how you would actually paint this as one. And then this is more of a sandstone rock with the same long horizontal lines. So yeah, now that we have a few references, we can just make a new document or a new canvas. I just did, I think, 3000 by 1500. And what I first do is unlock this thing, double click there, and I never paint on white. So I always take it down a notch, something like that. And then I do a new layer. Let's do sketch. And let's just sketch out some things, like sketch out some shapes of rocks. Can do a few different ones. Let's do a sort of a regular thing that you see, something like that. And don't worry, like, if things aren't that perfect, just get into the habit of sort of sketching, something like that. Think of the grain, like I'm thinking right now this would go. The grains are going something like this, and if I do that, it sort of looks more three-dimensional and bigger. So this would be kind of a big rock, like a human would maybe be, something like that. So let's go back to sketching. And yeah, so that's a good first sketch. Let's do a second one. Let's call this number one. Number two, we can do a low sort of sharper rock here. with more of a flat edge, something like this, maybe. These like flat edges on top there. Very sharp. And then it comes down a bit here. You could just let your imagination run wild here, because rocks, yeah, they look like whatever, actually. Just broken off pieces, basically. That's our second one. And then we can just actually do the canvas a bit bigger. Something like that. And give some more space to number 3. Something like that. Number 3, we can do, let's do a more round sort of boulder-like rock here. We can try to practice all different types of rocks. Something like that. It's more rounded, like maybe it's been underwater or have endured a lot of number 3. We can erosion. It's rounded. Kind of looks like this one, but maybe in, a million years or something. Just give it some more thickness. All right, so now that we have the basic shapes, like we've sketched some shapes, we could start blocking in some basic color. Like, I think this is a really good exercise to do wherever you are. You can have a notebook with you and just sketch out some rocks that you see, and yeah, you'll get really good at painting rocks kind of soon. And it's really good to be able to do that, because rocks are everywhere. It's like, it builds up the landscapes that you have. So I really recommend recommend practicing painting rocks, especially if you want to be a concept artist, environment concept artist. So yeah, let's do a new layer and call this color. So we can start with the first one and take a regular, ignore all the brushes here. Just, you can use regular Photoshop brushes. And for this, you can actually do some, maybe let's do more like this color. You can even color pick right off the bat. Start with a sort of a dark color. That's easier to paint from dark to light. And just start blocking in. And since the sketch is above the color, nothing will, the layer, nothing will happen to the sketch. Like, I can paint over it. It doesn't matter. It will just be over it. So you can just do something like that. Maybe it's a bit too dark. You can do something like that and just remove from here. And try to follow, like, you can start doing this, blocking in, and then try to follow the shape that you've sketched from the beginning. So if we see here is the bottom, maybe make darker here, and maybe on the side. Let's say the sun rays come from, let's see, from here. You have light on this edge, and then shadow here. Pretty basic stuff. Can do a bit lighter on this side. Don't worry too much about texture right now. Just try to block in the basic shape of the rock. Something like that. And then darker here. Maybe it goes down here a bit, like that. Whoops. And then that's a good start, I think. Can turn off this and see. Yeah, it looks good. Go to the next one. Maybe this is more gray, sort of like this one, maybe a bit more grayish. can color pick, or yeah, let's do it a bit harder for us and practice using the color. That's our inside here. Let's do a more green, yellowish, gray, something like that. Same thing here. Just block in. And when you're good at this stuff, you don't even need a sketch. You can basically start by, let's say I'm doing something like this. You just start blocking in the rock right away. But I believe that practicing how to sketch rocks is really potent. So we're gonna do that. Continuing to paint this in. Can use larger brush size. And then let's say the sun comes from here as well. So we open this up, do a little bit gray, more grayish, yellow. And then the skies is from here, right? So it's naturally brighter on this on the top surfaces. Then here something goes up, here as well, something like that. Can maybe even do darker, color pick from right off. I'm color picking by pressing Alt, so you see I can color pick whatever I see, and then just paint on. And then I'm just doing Command Z.
Hey guys, I'm coming back now. I just finished a little bit of breakfast. So I'm thinking I want to do this on Clip Studio Paint, but at the same time I want to share what I'm drawing and look at a screen, a big screen, so I can try to practice this stuff. But I won't have audio with Everent, Evenant. So we're gonna go to DeviantArt instead and learn from there. I'm just trying to still work out this stuff here. So we'll see how that goes. Even go to Pinterest actually. Let me just see if they have any rock tutorials. How to draw rocks. Rock formations or anything like that. How to paint seascapes. Try one of these. How to draw rocks really easy rock tutorial. Yeah. Where's this? Easy drawings. Maybe I can do it from here. Save from background reference. And I can make something and then I can post something. So that would be very clever. Okay, so for me to do this, let's see if I can mirror my screen so you guys could see it. Yeah. I haven't done this in a week or so, so let's see how well it works. I'm using this thing called 5K Player, so let's see. Diet section. Let's go to active view, and it's going to be in the wrong screen, of course. Yeah, it's capturing the wrong thing. Let's see, can we... 5K? Yeah. Just realized I could make this a button. 5K, I can make this light up or not. About how I did that though. Right back, how does that work? Oh, I see. I just hide and show something. Okay, that's clever. So let's see if I could do the same thing with the art program. That would be cool if I could just toggle that. Let's see. Hotkey, XSplit broadcaster. So I want to do scene or source? Yes, source. Which one am I on? Active, and I want to toggle 5K. Where is it? 5K player. And I'm gonna call this iPad or something. Just trying to. It's probably the only times you get to do this. Okay, that's cool. And let's add another one. We're gonna do. You guys will see what I'm doing. I mean, can't really see what I'm doing, but try. All right. This is active again. Thing that we were showing is Clip Studio, so this should be something for. This should be an art program. Okay. Um, PC, or just Clip. Or I have another name for it, CSP. It's like a freaking I don't even know what to say there. Which is active now. I will need to change this icon eventually. Back. Alright, so now if I toggle this and toggle that, awesome, that works. So now I have 2 buttons for active. Probably move it under active though. This is a mess. I have my you guys are probably like, what is that sound? Why is there a raven in here? This VLC thing that does nothing, it's just a title button. Weird. Tell you. Alright, I'll reorganize some stuff, so let's see if alright. Be enough fun with that. Alright, so this is cool. Oh yeah, I do. Running all the time, otherwise it disappears. And that's no good. So I could split my window in half and then have my reference going here, but I don't know if that's a good idea. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Yeah, how to draw rocks with diet. Do I have a board? I can share the board with you guys probably. There's an education board, so I'll just save it there. Education things. Hidden, okay. Oh, I have a lot of stuff here. All hidden. Wow, so much practice stuff going on here. Now we're drawing. Sweet. I think we have to go to his site too. How to draw rocks. Click here to save tutorial to Pinterest. Rocks are solid masses. Whoa, there's an ad already. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Let me just go to break for a second and then come back. A lot of stuff. Okay, here's a step-by-step. So first step for drawing rocks. Begin by drawing a bumpy curved line, and this will form the top of a rock. Okay, let's see if we could do that. A bumpy curved line, huh? Got a little bump. Next, enclose the figure of the rock using a second irregular curved line. Begin to draw another smaller rock using a curved line extending from the first. Okay. Guess I should share the link so you guys could follow. Finish enclosing the figure of the second rock using a curved line. Okay, sure. Do I have to do it in different colors? He doesn't say that. Allow the line to curve back around itself. Okay. Thus enclosing the third small rock. Oh. Closing the figure. Okay. Guess he means draw another rock. Show you what I have so far. Okay, so let's go to step 5, drawing rocks. Extend a curved line from the pile of rocks. This begins the outline of yet another rock. That. Never know. This is just might not be the best tutorial, but it's a another tutorial for us to practice drawing this other one here. And the interesting thing, he doesn't close it right away. He stops at some point. I don't really stop. I don't know when to stop or when to keep going or whatever. It says here. Finish enclosing the figure of the previous rock by drawing 2 more small rocks at its base. For each small rock, use a curved line. Okay, so I got a little space here to draw 2 more rocks, or very tiny rocks. Kind of like free from all this stuff. Okay, what's the next step? Finish enclosing the figure of the previous rock by drawing 2 more small rocks at its base. Okay, we did that. Alright, using a curved line, enclose the irregular form of another rock to one side of the picture. Okay, so we'll do another rock down here. Sort of irregular shape and try to connect it. Okay, cool. Curved line, yes, we did that. Now what's the next step? Give your rock some ground to stand on. Extend a horizon line from each side of the rock pile, beneath and around the rocks. Welcome whoever just joined the channel. Thank you for joining from the Twitch side of things. Feel free to chat or whatever you want to do. Or interact with the bunnies on the channel. The more you chat, the more the bunnies talk, right? There's like a command for bunnies. I have to find out what that is. Give your rock some ground to stand on. Extend a horizon line from each side of the pile. Okay, let's see what we could do there. Horizon stuff. So I'm gonna say my horizon is actually here. Yeah, awesome sauce. We connect these points. And then what else does he add there? Draw a curved line, lines of various lengths giving the texture. Okay, so let's do some texture. Didn't mention anything about making layers, so I guess this is kind of like a rough sketch. Looks like these lines are not in any particular direction or any function, just drawing some things. I don't know how many to draw, I guess it's up to you. Okay, what's the next step? Drawing rocks. Welcome, viewer number 4. Where are you coming from? Let's see. Facebook. Welcome from Facebook. Guys, remember, you get more chat interaction if you're on the other thing. What the heck is it called? On Twitch. If you join Twitch, you can chat. Here, you can't really. If you're on some other platform, you can't really do much there. All right, step 9. My perspective. I mean, not my perspective. My rocks are a little off. Anyway, what does it say here? Texture for step 9, using multiple sets of strokes, curved and parallel lines. Okay. We're going to do some hatching. Enclose a small oval on the ground to indicate a pebble. Oval, okay, sure. Oh, he wants us to do another rock. Let's go back to the rock drawing that we are doing. What are you guys drawing? Or what do you guys think if you're just watching? Does it look like a sweet-ass sweet rock? And here's some parallel lines that he mentioned earlier. Trying to draw with only my whole arm here, just so that you get the full arc of movement here. What are you guys doing? Did you have your breakfast yet? Going to work? Going to work for the new year? Add a little bit of curve. Hate that it's a pebble. Like that one too much. Better. I don't like that one. Excellent. And I'd like to add a little bit of stress. You know, I've seen that on characters. Sometimes they add like little divots and breaks in the rock. I don't know if that's the next step. Okay, let's go back to this thing. Okay, what does it say? Color. Oh wait, we missed a step. We should draw a blue rock somewhere here. Let's do a little tiny one for scale. Okay, we did that. Step 10. Wow. Color your rocky landscape. This was kind of fun. Will your rocks be thrown brown or tan, red or gray, or perhaps some other color? The choice is yours. Okay, so let's see if we can do our own set of colors. Let's go back to active. This is our picture. And let's make another layer here. This will be our color layer. Hopefully I didn't leave any spaces open. I don't know. So we need a color palette for rocks. Do I have any color palettes? I have Intel colors, I have gray, I have Ascent, I have Campfire. Let's do this one. I don't know what set default does for anything here. So let's do ground to be greenish. Let's try this. I'm gonna fill the whole space. So I want to, I could do continue filling with recolor. Okay, so if I want to make this a reference, let's see. I feel like the naming convention that they use in this app reference is misleading, because when I fill it, it's not always clear that it's being used as a reference, but or it doesn't seem to be teaching me that I'm doing something wrong. So that's our ground. Okay, now what about the rocks themselves? Let's see if we can find another color. I want my rocks to be a bit more red. This campfire look. What do you guys think? I'm not even doing any special, what do you call it? Oh, I'm not even doing any coloring of lights or darks. Not adding stuff. Nice, I like it. We need some blue. Let's see, does this? We'll do maybe ish saturated green. I don't know if that will work. A desaturated yellow. Normally, I want my skies to be blue because I want to show distance. But you could do that with any color. So let me just go to the color wheel. Oh, now I feel like we have a little bit more depth here. Okay, that's cool. We don't have too much variation on the line weights, but that's something he didn't mention in the tutorial, which would have been cool. In Ruben Laura stuff, we do practice thick to thin and thick, thin, thick, and this lets you work on your line quality. These line weights are all the same, so that's no good. No good, but it's okay. So if we wanted to, we could go on top of this and add a little bit more line weight. I just realized that my whole reference got colored in on top. Whatever. So we'll just use the layer above and thicken up the lines a little bit. So let's go back to black. Just show what's important. That really quick. What do you guys think of the tutorial? Was it good? Rock is in front, so the line should be thicker, stronger line weight. Out more. If you hold the pencil down in Procreate, you can sometimes you can get nicer lines. That width, everyone's gone. So vent my own conversation. So this is retracing. When we do retracing on Thursday, we can practice some of the line weight things, exercises on top of this. Improve our art to make it more confident. Rock is in the front, so it'll definitely have thicker stuff. I think his line weights, come to think of it, they all seem very similar. Not good for me. I want to have a bit more distinction between my rocks. So show who's in front and who's not. definitely tell the difference here. See, these rocks should be a little bit more. Not so much, they're really tiny, no one cares, but kind of bigger. No one's gonna care. He's very tiny for anything. Okay, there's our rock tutorial. I mean, this is his rock tutorial. Easy rock tutorials. And reply. I can reply here. Log in? Yeah, probably need to log in with something. But since I'm growing my Pinterest a little bit, I'm gonna try to share this on Pinterest. How do I do that? So I think you could save this thing. Oh, one thing, when you're done with your piece, try to sign your name. Put this layer somewhere else. One tutorial done. V3. It's name. Siggy. Place to put your name. Oh, that's not. You could put it on one of these. Nice and tiny, won't bother anybody. Sorry about the earthquake. Very bare, but this is the tutorial. Okay, so let's save this or try to share this. Let's see, the gear, share, the PNG out of view. I think I could just save it as a picture. Save to file, save image. Then go to Pinterest. Find that tutorial that we just saved. Follow. Not yet, but I could post an image that I just created. Rock. Out too. But that a lot of people posted their stuff, so he does. It sounds like people replied to this one, so it's good that we have this. Compared to what other people posted, it's pretty bare. Suggested hashtags. Oh, let's add some hashtags. Mountain drawing, drawing tutorial, easy drawings, drawing for beginners, step by step. Oh, they have all this stuff. Cool landscapes. 5. Let's add one more. Draw. Okay. Excellent. Let's go to break and find someone else so we can practice with. I like this format. It's kind of fun. Check this one out. Beach might seem like a relatively simple subject to paint. Just sea, sand, rock, but seascapes can present some deceptively complex problems. A 3D drawing. Let's just jump in here for supposed to be a tutorial. Let's not go into this one.
Hi, my name's Andy. I've been a professional artist for over 30 years. First of all,
Can't even close it. Okay. I don't like that site because it forces you to watch some video. I know these guys. Do you have any photos here? No. But this will go right to DeviantArt, so maybe you could try some of this stuff. I have a DeviantArt account, so I can mess around here a little bit. But to like a giant landing page. So now I gotta find it. Well, that's okay. Let's just go back to, let's go to my portfolio for a second, because I do have rock tutorials there. And I probably have something from those people. How to think when you draw. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a quick tip. It's not as big. Let's go to make another set of things on Siggy would just move it around as needed. Okay, so I'm gonna share the link where we are now, so you guys could follow along if you want. So this one is how to think when you draw. Let's go back to this thing again. Get some irregular pebbles. Let's make this bigger so we could see it. Alright, so that's step one. So let's do that. Different colors, which is clever. Background up a little bit. Front is good. Try a different color just to have a little fun. Just have a little fun, guys. Can you have a little fun? I want to have fun. I have a voice changer app that I've been trying, but I don't know how it works. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it until I am pretty sure. Pretty sure that I know what I'm doing, you know? You know? So alright. Anyway. Draw some irregular pebble outlines, so let's do that. Like a liver or something. Whatever you feel, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to draw as many as I can in a small space. Enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get rid of one. Okay, step one. And that he filled some in. I don't know if that's required, but let's do that. Okay, adds a couple of cross contours from the form. Okay, sure. Could do that. Not quite sure what what that all that stuff means, but we'll do it. Like coming from a point of view where I have no idea. Something with a little bit more contrast. Let's go with the campfire brown. I do this. You guys probably want to see what I'm doing, so let's switch. Cross count contours, huh? I guess for rocks it doesn't really matter, or if it looks weird, don't do it. Is that what I'm supposed to be thinking? I guess one question I can ask this guy is, how do you know where to put the contours? Looks like a basketball to me. Visualize the cross contours. Okay. Like trying to visualize this because I don't know what I'm doing. They just look like X's to me. Some of these shapes have more than one contour. I see that he has one or extra lines. Huh, interesting. So maybe I shouldn't have colored some of these in. You guys know how to do this? Not easy being good. R. I could probably color some of these in, right? Some darker lines. Probably shouldn't have done the other step. Work is already messaging. People are awake. Let me see what it says here. Let's go back to break for a sec. Using your cross contours as a guide, add surface texture. Include scratches, veins, rough areas, moss, dappling, cracks, etc., giving each pebble a different mix. Adding these darks here. Okay, I guess the next step is to add the scratches and veins and things. Go with a darker color now and see if I can. Rubber pen. Fine tip. Veins. Oh yeah, let me show you what I'm doing. What's it look like? stuff from at the top. This is a exercise on texturing surface. Maybe add a few breaks on the top. Random fashion, of course. Guess these are like the veins. Kind of meditative, I guess. Try it and see if it works for you. If it looks weird, change it. Probably do it on a new layer. Up for yourself. Color here, a brighter green. Tracing some of this junk. Pick another shape here. Okay. Stuff going on here. Cracks. Crack. Crack, right? Vein should cut through the whole thing, right? It shouldn't just be in the area that I'm working in. Organic. Then I could just drag a color on top of it and just fill it with something. Down here, darker or brighter to add more contrast. Oh. Back to what I was doing. Just looking at the rocks that I've been drawing and just like seeing what I like about it. Contrast. Rock looks pretty filled up. Probably give it some more color, like using that campfire green that was there. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Not fine. Let's make this a reference and see if that works. Colored the whole thing. I don't want it to do that. A layer underneath to do that. Reference thing is a little finicky. But I want to make them brighter. What's a reference? Is it like reference for the one below? Is that how it goes? Funny like that, huh? Oh, because this is the reference now. I gotta find a way to make the reference go away. Otherwise it won't do it. Okay, I got it. So the reference layer is finicky. Weird, man. Follow what you're doing. Make more reflective, so I'm just gonna add brighter color, brighter value. Working. Well, let's keep going. More moss stuff. Because the colors are just too different. Colors are like fighting each other. I need a different gray. Black. Bubbles here. I don't want it to be too crowded. That's my thing. It doesn't look good. Contours as your guide. Guide. This is a contour guide. Follow this. I got it. What he means. Follow along with this one. Now I got it. Vein should follow, or the mossy stuff should follow where the contour is going. Time to work. It's almost time for us to go. This rock is a winner. all the contours, then you will succeed. And then this one, we'll just do the contours up. Having fun with the rocks, really. I think, yeah, this is the winner. Definitely, surely a winner. Brightness a little bit. So that's somewhere in a video where you do that and it's supposed to help pop more. You can do things right, you might as well, you know, make this one brighter too. Increase the brightness, shift the hue. Running low on time, I'm gonna share this out with that fella. Boss. All the tutorials. I don't know if he's the boss of all the tutorials, but got a following. Something. Color this in, I don't care. I need to drop the color on top of it. And I don't really care that much. Yeah, so the other ones are not really following the contours, they're just whatever. Maybe the first one is, but here, wow, we have a lot of really tiny for what it is. Probably filled more rocks in this one. Merge this together. Make this bigger so it fills the space a bit more. Not much to look at when we share it. Right there. Go there for now. Alright, cool. I like this one, my favorite. Just gonna point that out because I like it. I could read that, but whatever. Alright, so this is how to think when you draw. So let me see if I could save this. Start on this thing. Think waves. No? Gallery? My account. Avatar, go to photos. Tougher than I thought. I am following this guy. Let me just see. Search for him, maybe he'll come up. How draw rocks and pebble. Oh, just taking a longer time to come up. Us. Start the app over. The Deviant app is not working well. Okay, let's try that again. Not working. I don't know if I share it with this person. Maybe use the site instead. Log into DeviantArt through the website. Except I have to log in. Works, okay, excellent. Upload photo library. That works. Can use my iPad as a mini computer. But got a drawing tutorial. Let me know what you think. Okay, that's it. So, okay, excellent. Let's switch to mirror stuff. Stop mirroring. Okay. So we're running low on time here. Shuffling fun facts set 21. Wow, we made it pretty far. Okay, let's go to me view because we gotta close out soon, guys. We have to go. This aw thingy. I don't know where it is, but there should be something that says, "Oh man, we gotta go. It's time to go to war." No, time to go to work. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Looking for that sound. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me go to me view. Oh, I already am in me view. Excellent. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, had a good time, and learned something. I have my own personal cheering crowd here. But But yeah, this is how you do the education stuff, you know, kind of interactively with you know, Ruben, Laura, and what's on the interwebs, and then also connect with other people. So good stuff. Hope you guys have a good work week. What other announcements are there? Let's go to my website, I guess. How do I do that? Go to break for a second, and then we're gonna jump out of here. There's a live streaming section here where you guys can RSVP to let me know to show up a little bit earlier so we can prepare. Looking at this is not the section I want. Yeah, so we covered the education bit today. Tomorrow you can RSVP for the duplication stuff. You don't have to RSVP, it's just to let me know that something is happening. More people are coming. So go here if you want to RSVP for more events. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, same time, 8:30. That's another thing I want to mention. Yeah, and that's my blog too, if you guys want to follow to see what I'm up to. Okay, anything else? Gotta kill the music and exit out. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So let's see, I'm gonna make the music go dim and yeah, have yourselves a good Monday. So I'll catch you guys later, okay?